World champion Johnny Nelson.
Hi, Todd. Nice to be here with you.
It's time now for our tale of the tape. Up first is the artist, and they'll be facing Fists of Fire. These two will be fighting in the lightweight division. You know you're going to see lots of skill, great footwork, and hand speed.
This is it. This is that fight. This is that argument. I don't know what to expect.
Here we have the artist from the United States of America. Up against them, Fists of Fire from the United States of America.
Look at this. These fights are so up for it. Look at that.
And with that, let's go into the ring and the Hall of Fame announcer himself, Jimmy Lennon Jr.
This bout is scheduled for 8 rounds of boxing. Fighting out of the red corner from the United States of America. Wearing the orange trunks trimmed with pink, the artist. Fighting out of the blue corner from the United States of America. Wearing the red trunks with red trim. Fists of Fire.
We welcome you to this beautiful theater. Shakespeare has nothing on the drama that we've seen between these two fighters.
Todd, it's one of my favorite venues. You can't get a better place to fight in.
The fans are ready, and it looks like the fighters are now ready. They ring the bell, and here we go. Both men step back for just a moment. Which one of these athletes is going to be the first to get rocked? This is such an amazing theater. So many great concerts have been performed here, but nothing quite like what we're going to see here.
Todd, I love theaters. For all these reasons, you can hear everybody in the crowd. You can hear the punches. The punches actually echo. If you're that fighter coming in and you know you're in such an intense atmosphere, you know the pressure is going to be on.
That jab doesn't score. Both fighters landing in these exchanges. Judge is going to have a tough job. And is this the beginning of the end? A nightmare start to this fight. Disaster averted.
Got caught sleeping on the job. What do? You step back, steady yourself, recompose yourself, then boom, back into it. But do not make those mistakes. This is a wrong place to fall yourself.
To be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. A lot of effort being exerted here. Off the charts action from both. Very close round with 10 seconds to go. Nice counter. From this moment forward, he cannot afford to lose another round.
Wow, it was like 2 different leagues.
This kid ain't got no gas in the tank no more.
Mate, he's gone, I'm telling you, he's gone. Jump all over him.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. You broken this kid's will.
Mix it up, body mode, be smart, change your angles, go out there and finish it.
You're so close, kid. Come on. Banging downstairs. Jab, jab. That's what I'm talking about. You broken this kid's will to fight. He's nearly down. This kid...
Jump all over him. He's ready to go now. Jump all over him. He's ready to...
Banging downstairs. Jab, jab. That's what I'm talking about.
Go out there and finish him. He's ready to go. Jump all up.
This kid ain't got no gas in the tank no more. You're so close, kid. Come
Be smart, change your angles, go out there and finish him.
The referee calling for seconds out as we get set to jump back in the action.
He's nearly down.
Go now. Jump all over and mix it up, body and head, be smart, change your angles, go out there, finish.
And there's the bell to start the round. That corner has got to find a way to get some momentum behind their fighter.
That was a tough last round. Now you've got to make sure he doesn't put it on you, and that's what he's going to try and do. So tie him up, hold him, lean on him. Don't get drawn into a fight. Not yet, not until your senses have come back.
When you're fighting a counterpuncher, you want to bait them in to throw first. Make them think you're going to throw a punch so that they exchange.
If you're fighting a counterpuncher, you've got to dummy a shot. Make them react from that, then react then. I know it's hard to think that way, but counterpunchers, they're watching your every move, that every twitch.
Misses with that uppercut. Swing and a miss with the hook. Corner, and Fists of Fire goes down. When you get hit with a body shot like this, there's nothing you can do. Watch it again in slow motion.
I need to see that again.
One, two, three, four. Give me your glove.
Halfway through the round, and they've got some work to do to get back into it. Well, they're back on their feet right now, Johnny. Do they go toe for toe, or do they play defense here?
Gotta look at his corner, look for the instructions. They're telling him to calm down, make the most of the count, get up, breathe, and move. Get behind the referee, save yourself a bit of time. You just need to make your way back to the...
And that was it! That was the big shot we were waiting for! Looks like he might not be as hurt as we thought.
Bean Days now needs to steady the pace. Get the pace back to...
Final 10 seconds here, and I think he knows who's won this round. That'll be a 10-8 round for sure with the knockdown.
You've been put down, you've got to think right, survive, and then give it back the next round.
Switching off, you start to make mistakes and switching off.
You gotta get out there and win this round, kid. You had everything in the
Much better, he's not in your league. Come on, switch off, get your box
on the job. It's a terrible round, that is. Come on, you've let him back into the fight. You're way better than this guy. You're way better. He's not in your league.
Just boxing, just be smart. Just get your shots off.
I need you to focus on what you're doing. You don't...
It's only one round that you've lost. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it.
Go back out there and win the round. Get back behind your jab.
Set. Forget about that round. It was a bad round.
Time winding down as we get set to jump back in the action.
Let him get back in.
Now out there and switch on. Get this boxing back together. Now it's a tougher fight. It's going to be...
We're hoping for an all-action slugfest. Let's see how he bounces back here after getting dropped in the last round.
What a heavy knockdown. How are they going to come back from that? They staggered back to the corner. They've got to freshen them up, alert them again, get them back on point again. This round, they've got to coast around. Don't get involved. Give yourself another 3 minutes to get your head clear.
When you're fighting a counterpuncher, the feint can be such a good weapon. Pretend you're going to punch, make the counterpuncher throw a punch, and then you counter them.
Hard, I understand what you're saying, but you've got to be on this. You've got to be on it. You've got to be a pro. You've got to think right. Concentrate.
The straight right just misses. Halfway through the round, and there's not a lot separating these two. Nope, that jab not going to score.
A very close match.
What? And the artist has been dropped. I want to see that again, but from a different angle.
Shot from the gods, they say. A shot from the gods.
So the referee says he can continue.
That is a show of character. When you're put down, your ego's hurt, your chin's hurt, your body's hurting, and you've got to get up, suck it up, and think, right, I'm back in again.
The building is going bananas. Will they see a huge upset here? Well, this is what he does. Do you believe what we are seeing? And down goes the artist. The old liver shot will buckle your knees every time, as this replay shows.
A shot from the gods took him out.
One, two, three, four, five, six. And you continue.
They say no one knows a fighter better than their trainer, and this trainer is certainly considering maybe throwing in the towel after their fighter got dropped twice.
Unbelievable heart, knocked down twice.
Go on, jump all over him. That's what I'm talking about. You're broken this kid's with
Smart, change your angles, go out there and finish it. It's ready to go.
Dude, you're so close, kid. Come on. Banging downstairs. Jab, jab. That's what I'm talking about. You've broken this kid's will to fight. He's nearly down. This kid
Jump all over him. He's ready to go. Jump all over him.
banging downstairs. Jab, jab. That's what I'm talking.
He's ready to go. Jump all over him. He's ready to go now. Jump.
This kid ain't got no gas in the tank no more. You look so close, kid. Come on.
Change your angles. Go out there and finish it.
The referee calling for seconds out. Right back into the action.
This kid's will to fight. He's nearly down.
Mix it up, body and head, be smart. Change your angles, go out there and finish it. He's ready to go.
And there's the bell to start the round. Something has got to change after 2 knockdowns in the last round.
I have no idea what they have left. How do you come back from something like that? Not on twice. Where's your head at? Where's your energy levels at? It tells you you've got nothing left.
The hand speed in these lighter divisions is always so impressive, but if you can sneak in a power shot every once in a while and sit down on a punch, that's where you separate yourself. He got out of the way of that right hook. Holding nothing back here in the round. Good fight so far. Both of these fighters have had their moments. That right hook catching air.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. She's like a match made in heaven.
Well, you know, in this division, you got to have speed and you got to have footwork, or you're going to be a cooked goose.
The one who draws first blood, Todd. That's what you've got to look at. If you can hit and you know you're in there with a banger, you've got to be on it, but you've got to be confident.
Deciding to let it all hang out here in this round. Having a hard time finding a home with that right uppercut. This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. Well, we know they've got the advantage so far, but how does this match get turned around?
I seriously hope the judges kept their eye on this fight, because if they haven't, there's going to be absolute uproar.
What are you doing? Come on, switch on, switch on. You've been coasting.
Go back and win the round, right? There's only one round that...
Get your boxing back together. Listen, be smart when you go out.
Don't worry about it. Well, let's go out there and let's reset. Forget about that round. It was a bad round. But we don't care. We don't care. Go out there. You win this next round for me, kid.
Brad, you had everything in the bag, and now you've let him back into it.
Take the round off. Win the round on the jab. And breathe when you're stepping.
Let him get back into this. You're better than this, kid. Go back out there and win the...
Back on. Get focused. Get your mind back on the job. Get back out there
and then we go again. I need you.
Unfortunately, this fighter not going to get more time to heal up as we get set to jump back in the action.
Get
They ring the bell, and here we go. After a really strong round, let's see if they can finish the job.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
This fighter expending a lot of energy in this round. What do you think of this fight so far, Johnny?
Todd, you know what? Sometimes when I've done in the ring with fights like that and you punch them, you just want to run. You want that spaceship to come and lift you out of there.
And we may see an early stoppage here. And it appears they weathered the storm. How? I'm not sure.
Now they've got to wake up. They've got to get on the back foot, clear the head a little bit, then jump back into it again. It's all about the hustle. Get back on it.
Can they figure out the combination to this safe?
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
And down goes Fists of Fire. And as we see it again, there's no way to get up when you get clipped with a shot like that.
That's lights out right there.
One, two, three, four, five, six, seven, eight, nine, 10, you're out.
So it's onward and upward after a knockout win here.
A knockout victory? That's not a knockout victory. That is somebody saying, I'm here, I've arrived. Try that again, it will happen all over again.